10th LILA PRISM lecture in the series Institution as Practice. Today's is on Toxics Link and Beyond. Environmentalism at the intersection of nature and culture. We have with us Ravi Agarwal as speaker and Jeebesh Bagchi as chair. Toxics Link is a group of people working together for environmental justice and freedom from toxics. They have taken it upon themselves to collect and share information about the sources and dangers of poison in our environment and bodies, as well as about clean and sustainable alternatives for India and the rest of the world. For the organization's founder, Ravi Agarwal, environmentalism is at the intersection of nature and culture, and in his searches, art converges with science towards creating a unique take on the environment. Ravi Agarwal is an artist, environmental activist, writer and curator. He is the founder of the Indian environmental NGO Toxics Link, which has pioneered work on waste and chemicals, and campaigns on conserving the river and the forest in Delhi. He serves on several high-level governmental policy and standards committees and writes extensively on sustainability issues in journals and books. He has awarded the UN Special Recognition Award for Chemical Safety in 2008 and the Ashoka Fellowship in 1997. He has pursued an art practice integrally with his other pursuits. His earlier work in the documentary oeuvre encompasses nature, work, labor, and the street. His current interest span questions ecology and society, urban space and capital in interrelated ways. He works with photographs, video, and public art. His work has been widely shown internationally, including at Documenta 11, the Sharjah Biennial in 2013, and the Indian Highway. He works and lives in New Delhi and is an engineer by training. Welcome, Ravi. Jeebesh Bagchi, as chair, is an artist and researcher with Raqs Media Collective. He co-initiated the Sarai program at the CSDS in Delhi in 2001. His work with Raqs has been shown in many contemporary art venues. Currently, he is curating the 11th Shanghai Biennale. Welcome, Jeebesh. Now I request Rizio to come contextualize the evening.
Welcome all of you, and thank you Ravi and Jeebesh for being here, part of this year's PRISM series. I'll quickly tell you a little bit about how we arrived at this topic and how this talk is part of this series. Environment is an issue that we've been taking up since the beginning of the series in 2013, so this has been part of it. So it's natural that this year also it comes to be part of this series. But apart from that, I think it's very important the topic that we are, the idea that we are exploring here today, and Toxics Link, why these have come is very important because LILA has been critiquing the way some narratives are built around the environment where human becomes the center of the environment. Now you put man in the center of the environment and think that it is man's because the environment is around him, so you are at the center. So this has been a problematic for us from the very beginning, where you have the centric approach, and this is paradigmatically connected to what we are talking about here in terms of institution, the centric approach, and everything seen through the perspective of the human. While nature itself is a multi-centered, as is very evident to us that it is very multi-centered. So the question that we would like to ask is whether the multi-centricity of nature, the inherent multi-centricity of nature, can it inform our institution building practices? How is it possible? Do we need to be very insecure if there is a multicentric approach to institution building. So we were looking at, if you look at the institutions or non-institutions which have been part of the series, they've all, they're all trying to explore this space. So that is why Ravi and his practice is very important to us, and Toxic Link as a space which is at the intersection of nature and culture, and that's how it's here. So I just wanted to give you a context of like why Ravi is here. And so as I always say, it is not, this series is not like, okay, we have to, it's not a tick marking where you say, okay, we've covered environment, we've covered art, we've covered science. That is not how it works. The people who come here are very, very important. The practice, and we choose them very, very carefully. So thank you very much, Ravi and Jeebesh, for being here, and all of you.
Thank you, Ritu. Thank you, Lila, for setting up this discussion. I'll give you a personal intro to why I think Ravi should be heard and discussed with. Because, like early 90s, I think we went and saw an art exhibition in IFAX where certain photographs were being shown. And it took us by surprise because there was someone who was not schematizing reality, but a deep sense of a collective life. The sense of a collective life was trying to be brought out with a degree of pause to it. Photographs were just held between some movement of someone's pausing between two movements, and there was nothing was isolated. It was brought all kind of, there's a choreography of a deep sense of a collective movement.